This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The Hazleton area Cougars are in the state Final Four. We'll celebrate with a song from senior Joe Grula. Well, I'm declaring today and tomorrow Big HA Day here on SSPTV News. Congratulations to the Cougars and thank you for watching. I'm Ken Kara and you are watching us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and in SD on Channel 13. And you can stream us on your TV with the free Samsung Productions app and Google Chromecast and Apple TV. Now to the music. Hazleton area high school senior Joe Grula had 19 points in the Cougars' 94-86 win over Abington in the state 6A quarterfinals. Grula is no stranger to the state championship stage. He finished 10th in the state last year in the javelin during track and field season. He has a lot of talents. In fact, he played the saxophone in the school band when he was growing up, and I discussed music with him on the most recent episode of Out of Left Field when I challenged him to a game of Tecmo Bowl on the original Nintendo Entertainment System.
My music teacher was my neighbor.
Okay.
So he got me into it. Like I was saying, right now, if I have to say this, I bought a didgeridoo.
Did you really?
And I've been playing that recently, yeah, so that's what I'm into right now.
What motivated that?
My uncle bought one of the, I'm very impressionable. I do whatever I see someone doing, I like to do, so my uncle had one.
Uncle has the didgeridoo.
Yep.
I might have to try this out. So music, did that come easy too? I mean, was that just something like you sat down and you're playing the trumpet, right? Or saxophone?
Saxophone, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was #1 in the band. Oh man, he scored again. I was #1 in the band up until I think my 6th grade year, and then that's because I was like starting to focus a little bit more on sports, so I wasn't practicing as much and everything.
But that's cool. It's still a part of your life. You still, I mean,
Yeah,
you're playing the didgeridoo. You still pick up the saxophone every now and then.
I have 2 saxophones at my house, so yeah, I'll pick it up every once in a while.
May need to learn some Queen on the didgeridoo. Well, Grula will be on to Brown University next fall, where he'll be on the track and field team next year. But first, he'll be with the rest of the Cougar basketball team tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. as they take on Lincoln in the state semifinals. And if you want to see that full segment with Grula, head to SSPTV.com, click on shows, and then Out of Left Field. Now to our headlines from SSPTV News and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A Freeland man is facing charges after an early morning standoff in that borough. According to our media partner, the Standard Speaker, police responded to a home in the 900 block of Walnut Street for a report of an intoxicated and disruptive man making threats. Units from Butler and Sugarloaf Townships also responded along with the State Police Special Emergency Response Team. The man, later identified as 37-year-old Jesus Collado Mendez, reportedly surrendered around 4:30 a.m. No one was injured. Police had an active warrant for his arrest related to an incident last month. He was taken to jail on $500,000 bail, and you can read more about the incident at standardspeaker.com. State police have charged a teenager with criminal homicide in connection with a stabbing death. Troopers responded to a home on Market Street in Black Creek Township Friday morning for a reported stabbing. They found 66-year-old Sandra Lee Montanari in the living room deceased. The victim's son, 43-year-old Alan Montanari, attempted to stop the attack and was also stabbed by the accused. The accused, a 17-year-old male juvenile, has been charged as an adult. He was arraigned and will be lodged in Luzerne County Prison after his release from the hospital. She just walked up and took it. That's what Jedediah Sable says after finding his chair missing from his front porch. He lives on Locust Street in Hazleton between 7th and 8th Streets. He noticed the missing chair Sunday when he went to go get his newspaper. And then he checked his home security video. The chair was taken sometime between 9 and 11 p.m. Saturday. While he did report it to police, Sable says, quote, "It's the principle. If they really need it that bad, they can keep it." His video posted on social media had over 100 shares and 6,500 views. He says it was tough explaining to his young son why the chair was taken. Sable says he teaches him to respect other people's property. Anyone with information should call Hazleton Police. One of two remaining Catholic churches in Tamaqua will close soon. The former St. Jerome's Catholic Church will close in May. Parishioners learned the news over the weekend. In 2014, St. John the 23rd was created when St. Jerome's merged with St. Peter and Paul's. However, services were still being held in both churches. As of May 20th, all services will take place only at St. Peter and Paul's, and St. Jerome's will close. Dozens of employers will take part in a major job fair in our area this week. Lisa Sugart has the details.
This Thursday marks the 22nd annual Greater Hazleton Job Fair. It's taking place from 10 till 4 at the Genetti Ballrooms on Route 309 in Hazel Township. Here to tell us all about this special event is Christine Jensen. She is the administrator of the Pennsylvania Career Link, Luzerne County, and also Leanne Falabelle is the Vice President of Marketing for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. Leanne, are you ready? I know this is a big event. So many employers and employees attend each and every year.
Yes, it is. It's actually one of the largest events that our chamber hosts throughout the year, and we will have over 60 businesses taking part in this job fair. This is our 22nd annual, and like you said, it'll be right down at Genetti's, conveniently located in Hazel Township on 309. 60 businesses, usually, hundreds of people coming through for the day. So we encourage people to get there, as early as possible. Earlier on in the day, the better.
And you usually have like a brochure as you walk in the door that gives you a list of everyone.
Exactly, yeah. We'll have a program, so when you enter, it'll have all the businesses that are participating in the job fair, as well as all the jobs that they are going to be looking to fill for that day. So that gives you, a good idea of who you want to visit, who you want to make contact with. In most cases, the people that are there are the human resource managers or the general managers of the businesses. So we encourage people to come well prepared, looking professional, and resumes in hand, and that's where the Hazleton Career Link can help as well.
Christine, this is something that you do each and every day, getting people ready to get back into the job force, or maybe into it for the first time. What advice do you have for our viewers today? Leanne just gave some tips of maybe what, exactly to prep for, so that when they come on Thursday, they make a very good impression.
Well, as Leanne said, dress for success. You want to come professionally dressed. You want to have your elevator speech prepared. So 30 seconds so that you can tell the employer something about yourself. So you're going to stand out when they go back to the office. They're going to remember you. And this is just a great opportunity, as Leanne mentioned, to actually speak to somebody from the HR department of these great companies. Oftentimes people are applying online and they don't get a lot of feedback. This is an opportunity to speak to somebody face to face.
What's the feedback you get after people go to this? Because I'm sure a lot of people get hired as a result of it each and every year. So maybe some of the remarks that you've gotten back from people.
Well, they are really happy, again, to see people face to face, because that's becoming less and less common in today's hiring market. It's nice. It's one stop. As Leanne said, when you get there, you're going to have a list of the employers as well as a list of the jobs. And you can go on the Hazleton Chamber's website prior and see that list and get a game plan. Just don't wander around. It's too big of an event to just wander around. You really want a game plan. Okay, I'm interested in these particular employers or these particular types of jobs.
Bring a resume as well?
Yes, absolutely. Bring a resume, and we can help you prepare that here at the PA Career Link. And some employers will want a resume and some will have applications there, so you want to be prepared either way. You want to have all that data that you'll need to fill out an application with you.
All righty. Well, very good advice from the people who are in the know for this special event. Again, this is the 22nd annual Greater Hazleton Job Fair. It is this Thursday starting at 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. It's at the Genetti Ballrooms. That's on Route 309 in Hazel Township. As Leanne said, come early so you're not disappointed. You want to be one of the first people to make a great impression and hopefully walk away with a great new job.
Thank you, Lisa. Now, big news out of the Laurel Mall. The Easter Bunny is back in town, and he made his big arrival on St. Patrick's Day. This was the scene Saturday as the bunny arrived at the Laurel Mall. Our furry friend was greeted by talented students from the Fabergé Follies Dance and Tumble Studio. After the big arrival, the kids were treated to cookies and juice with the bunny, compliments of the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The bunny will be at the mall through Easter. Coming up next, we'll take a look at the weather forecast for the work week, and then we'll learn more about the Pregnancy Resource Center in West Hazleton. And Ron's got his red on in sports, and he has a baseball trivia question on this Monday. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Each Monday, we present our weekly feature law tips on SSPTV News. Here's today's segment from the Falvello Law Firm in Cunningham.
My name is attorney Alexis Falvello. I am currently of the Falvello Law Firm, and we are located in Cunningham, Pennsylvania. My firm has been serving the needs of the Hazleton area since 1923, when my great-grandfather graduated from law school. It is important for not only my family, but also for this firm to contribute to the Hazleton and surrounding areas. Our firm does that not only through donations, but we also do it through our actions. I'm currently a member of the CVCO board, that's the Cunningham Civic Organization. I'm also a member of the United Charities Board. I'm also a member of the board for Ryan's Ride, and I am also a board member for the Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. It is important for our family to give back to a community that has given so much to us with respect to not only, clients, but friendships and the family sense of community that this Hazleton area has to offer us.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
This clip from hometown will play a big part in our sportscast tomorrow on SSPTV News. Stay tuned. For now, here's your weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight will be partly cloudy. We'll have a low of 21 degrees. On Tuesday, we have a 20% chance of some snow, mostly cloudy, highs in the mid-30s. Tuesday night, low of 23 degrees, a chance of some snow, mostly cloudy. 50% chance of precipitation and new snow accumulation of around an inch. Wednesday, we'll have a high near 36 degrees and a 40% chance of some snow. At night, low of 22, mostly cloudy, 20% chance of snow. Thursday is partly sunny with a high of 37 degrees. At night, mostly cloudy, low of 23 degrees. And then Friday is mostly sunny with a high of 39. At night, mostly clear, low of 22 degrees.
We've been sharing information with you about the Pregnancy Resource Center. It is a facility in our area for 2.5 years already. I can't believe how time has flown. And if you're not familiar with it, it's at 131 North Warren Street in West Hazleton. Valerie White is the director of the Pregnancy Resource Center. We focused on different aspects of the organization, but you have a lot of classes that are going on there, so you wanted the people to know what they could take advantage of.
Absolutely. We love to have special classes at the center. They're lots of fun, and the girls really seem to enjoy them. So one of the very first classes we had was called Music Together, and this is run by a lady, Marina's her name. She's a local in our area, and she came in and this Music Together is for infants, music for infants and those who love them up to age 5. And so the day she came in, we had about 7 parents, we had 4 toddlers and 2 infants, and then a few volunteers from the center. And she sat us all around on the floor in a circle, and we played music with age-appropriate rattles and shakers. And she really helped the parents to engage their children in this activity. And we all know how important that is in this age of technology where everybody's pretty glued to their cell phones, to be engaged with our children. And so it was really an awesome time of learning. We've also had Dr. Rachel from Life Expressions in Cunningham come, and she did a chiropractic class for pregnant ladies and also women who had just recently given birth and their infants. And she taught us how to be healthy during pregnancy and labor and delivery and after that. Very informative class for the girls. We also had a couple dads that stayed for that one too, which was fun. We have a cooking class that meets every month on the 3rd Tuesday of the month. So we make delicious things. And we not only have, it's not just someone coming and teaching, but the clients are actually interacting. We have them cutting and chopping and mixing and mashing, and then we make the food, and then we all sit down and we eat together. So it's, again, a very interactive class, and it's a good time of sitting around the table and just having conversation and to mentor of why it's important for me to look you in the eyes and say, how was your day today? And then important for me to listen to you and how that conversation really impacts our life. Now coming up, we're going to be having a blanket making class. Lady's going to be coming in and teaching the girls how to make a felt blanket, and then each girl will be able to make their own for a little blanket for their child, and they'll be able to take that home with them. So lots of good stuff going on at the center. So if you're interested in these kind of things and you have a little one or you're expecting, please give us a call. Our number is 570-497-4959. Thank you.
And we must stress that these are free classes, right, that they're taking, so that's important.
Absolutely. Everything at the center is free, and we'd love to have you come join us.
Wow, so that's great. Free opportunities. They sound like really wonderful ideas and classes that are going on right here in our community. So contact Valerie at the Pregnancy Resource Center for more information.
Thanks, Lisa. Wouldn't it be great to win some money on this Monday? Here's our green screen midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 3, 6, pick 3, 3, 8, 9, pick 4, 9, 4, 9, 1, pick 5, 1, 7, 5, 0, 3, and the wild number is 8. We'll talk state playoff basketball plus swimming state championships, and Ron Marchetti has trivia treats after this break.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Wow, was it a busy weekend for local sports fans? Let's find out what happened, and then I'll tell you what's happening on SSPTV's news this week to celebrate all of this. First up, 2 state championships. Danny Berlitz of Marion Catholic won his second PIAA title. Last year, he won the 500 freestyle. This year, he reigns in the 200 individual medley. North Schuylkill's Reggie Crawford won the 50 freestyle and set a state record with his time. That was Friday. Then on Saturday, Berlitz won silver in the 500 free, and Crawford took silver in the 100 free. Both set area records with their swims. Now you will see Berlitz tomorrow on SSPTV News, and then we'll have Crawford on Thursday. The Hazleton area boys basketball team is in the state 6A semifinals with a win over the Abington Galloping Ghosts, and Dave Seaman and staff win my Headline of the Year award. In the Standard Speaker on Sunday, in big letters it read Ghostbusters. Josh Samick scored 35 and Demir Faison had 20, and then they won the game 94-86. They'll face Lincoln on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. at Bethlehem Liberty High School. Our John Eric Poli will be there, and we'll have his story on Wednesday. It was heartbreak for the Monowi area Lady Bears on Friday. West Catholic hit a shot at the buzzer to knock Monowi out of the state playoffs. Monowi area finishes the season with 26 wins and a Schuylkill League and District 11 AA championship. Head coach Tom Sheeler said after the game, "Well, we shot for the stars, but hey, we reached the moon. There's nothing to hang our heads about." So it's going to be an exciting week in local sports, and it starts now with Ron Marchetti and Trivia Treats.
I'm so excited. I really am, and you should be too. It's the last day of winter, and the Hazleton area Cougar boys basketball team are in the Final Four. At this point, I really think they're going to do it. I'm not going to say it, but I think they're going to do it. Something that no Hazleton basketball team has done in the last 80 years. I can almost taste it. Hi, everybody. This is Trivia Treats. Strange things are happening. When was the last time Hazleton High won a state championship? 1938. When was the last time Hazleton area won a state title? Never. Who is the only major league pitcher to pitch a perfect game and be elected to the U.S. Congress? Answer. Jim Bunning of the Philadelphia Phillies pitched a perfecto for a 6-0 win over the Mets on June 21st, 1964 at Chase Stadium in New York. And he was elected into the Hall of Fame in 1996. He served in the U.S. Congress of Representatives from 1987 through 1989 and served in the U.S. Senate from 1999 through 2011. Next question. Who is the only pitcher to throw a no-hitter and hit 2 home runs in the same game? Here's your hint. He also pitched for the Phillies, and he did it almost the exact same day that Jim Bunning pitched his perfect game 7 years later in 1971. Answer. Rick Wise became the only player to accomplish this feat. The Phillies beat the Reds 4-0 with Wise driving in 3 of the 4 runs in Cincinnati. Next question. What was the biggest upset in the history of NCAA March Madness? Answer. That's an easy one. because it just happened 3 days ago. The 16th seeded UMBC Retrievers upset the number 1 seed and number 1 team in the nation, Virginia. UMBC sounds like a radio station from Tennessee. Mother of God. Not only did Virginia lose, they were humiliated, dominated, and completely embarrassed. It was shameful for the Cavaliers to lose to an unheard of team by 20 points after being the top team in the country almost all season. Final question. What was the greatest upset in sports history? Now, this is very debatable. The Jets win over the Colts in Super Bowl III, Buster Douglas's KO of Mike Tyson, 19-10 Villanova's win over 31-1 Georgetown for the NCAA championship, the Miracle on Ice when the USA upset Rush in the Olympics, or maybe even the very first upset of all time when Triple Crown winner Whirlaway at 21-0 was upset by a horse named Upset in the 1930s when the term upset was born. Now we can add another candidate to the biggest upset in sports history, UMBC's win over number 1 Virginia in 2018. Tomorrow night's semifinal game will be the Cougars' semifinal trip on their way to the Big Dance. Till the night before that Big Dance, stay excited, but stay loose. Good luck, Cougars.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. We'll kick off today's social report with the MPB community players having auditions for The Little Mermaid. Auditions will be held Monday, March 19th and Tuesday, March 20th at 7:15 at Most Precious Blood Church. The show will be on June 8th, 9th, and 10th. Anyone 10 or older is welcome to join. For more information, you can call 570-401-6679. Representative Tara Toohill and U.S. Senator Pat Toomey are currently looking for Vietnam vets to take part in a ceremony on Wednesday, March 28th from 9 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. at the Butler Township Community Center. If you would like to attend this event, please RSVP by this Friday. St. Michael's Church in Shenandoah will be having a traditional Ukrainian Easter basket raffle, with the drawing being held on Palm Sunday, which is March 25th. Tickets are $1 each, or 6 for $5. For more information, you can call 570-462-0809. If you would like to drop off any new stuffed animals as part of the Chemo Buddy Drive, you can do so by dropping off the stuffed animals at the locations that are listed on your screen. For more information on this drive, you can call 570-956-4940. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of George Ace Christinger of Palm Harbor, Florida. Services will be held at a later date under the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazleton. Attention pay-per-view subscribers! If you see your name now on SSPTV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Barbara Keller of Shenandoah. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
Dave Seaman has had some great features on some of the Hazleton area basketball players, including Sparky Wolk, Demir Faison, and also Josh Samick. Go to standardspeaker.com, search the archives to check them out. Now remember, we'll have Danny Berlitz and Reggie Crawford on this week, state champion swimmers. But if you want a little preview before all of that, I went Facebook Live with both of them. So head to our SSPTV News Facebook page. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Take it easy.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.